Hello everyone. In our course we got question related to auto layout. So it say I am now trying to create the search bar but it keeps appearing besides the header. Let's fix this issue while we dive deep into auto layout. So here is the design that the student try to create. So I will use this file to make the changes. So first I will go to page 1. So here we have the wireframe. So I will copy the home page wireframe and put it here so we can clearly understand what we are going to do. Then I will create a new frame. So let's create it like this. Then I will add layout grid. Let me quickly add it. Okay, and then I will apply auto layout to this frame. To do that I press shift A. Okay, when we apply auto layout to our main frame, in this case this iPhone 16-1, in here we have to add the layout as vertical layout, not horizontal layout. It always should be vertical layout because we are going to design our app top to bottom. In this case, first we have header, then we have this category section, then popular food and recommended foods like this. So now let's add horizontal padding as 15 and item in between padding will be also 15, and let's also add 15 as vertical padding. Okay, now we already have the header section. So I will just go to assets and local assets. From here we have to go to page 2, and on page 2 we have the header. So I click on the header and click on insert instance, and I will add it like this. So let's see it in the frame or outside of the frame. It's outside of the frame, so I will select it and put it inside the frame. Okay, now we successfully added the header. Then we have to add this search box. To do that, let's create a rectangle. Just click on rectangle like this, and then I will change width to fill container, and height will be, let's add like 30. 30 is too small, let's make it 42. Okay, now in this original design, the main issue is we have here horizontal layout, but it should be vertical layout. So I just click on vertical layout, but still this search bar on the top, but this header should be on the top. To fix it, if we click on the frame, and here is the frame, so here we can clearly see this rectangle is on the top. So I can just select it and drag it below like this. So as like that we can change the position of the element. So I will press Command C to undo the changes. Okay, and here let's keep continue until this category section. So in this search bar I will add radius like 30. Okay, now we have to add this icon. So let's find the icon from here. So I will click on actions, and here in plugins and widget we have font awesome icons. So I click on it, and here let's get the icon. Okay, this will work. Alright, and here we have the icon. So I cut the icon and put it inside this frame, and let's remove this search frame. Okay, now I select this search icon and click on this ignore auto layout, and now I can put this icon anywhere I want like this because it ignoring the auto layout functionality. Okay, now we have to add this categories text. To do that I press T and click like this, then I will add text like categories. Okay, now we have to create those categories. To create them I will first create one category. So let's create a rectangle like this, then we have to add the text. So this text will be daily specials. Okay, then I will decrease this text size 14 and medium like this. Then I will select those two items and press shift A to add auto layout. Then this whole section work as a frame. So now I will change this in between size to like 10, and again we can change this align top center to align it item center. So now we should have 4 categories. So let's duplicate this for 4 times like this. When I duplicate it, it show as the vertical layout because it inside this main frame. So what I can do is I can select those 4 items and press shift A. Then I can make this layout as horizontal layout, and here we can add item in between sizes. Let's add it like 10. Okay, we can do it like this. Now still we have a issue. The issue is one of the item is outside of the frame. To fix it, I will remove all of those items again, and now we have the horizontal frame and the item. So I will rename this as item, and this will be item set. And now what I am going to do is I will add this item set with as fill container, and it will be expand till the edge, and then I will do the same to this item or the frame. So let's add with as fill container, and also I will add this rectangle with as fill container, and here we will change this daily special text with as fill container. Okay, now what I can do is I can duplicate this item. So I can just select the item and press Command C and Command V, and let's put inside this item set, and let's again do the same. So like this, and this should be inside this item set, and it will adjust according to the item set. And here we got another issue. So the height of these items become 523. To fix it, I can select the item and let's change it to hug content. When I change it to hug content, it will be shrink till it hit the content. So let's do the same to here. Not fill content, it should be hug content. Okay, now here we can select the text and change the text to align center. So when you do this, you can only select one item and convert it to component. Then you can create instance of this component. When you do it that way, you have to only change main component, and the rest of the category item will be changed according to it. So let's try it. First we just create a component, and I will add this component to sticker sheet. In this case I will just add it like here. Okay, then I go to assets, and in assets we are at the page 2, and here is the item. So I can just click on insert instance. We already covered the component, so I am not going to do it again. So now I can go to file, and here we have the instance. I click it, and then I will select the item set and paste it inside the item set, and then I can delete the rest by keeping this item. Then I can duplicate it like this. See, now if I make change to this main component, like let's reduce the corners of this rectangle to 15, it will affect to the L item. So this is how we can create the design. So also let's duplicate this. Let's press Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Okay, now we have a issue. So the main frame item in between size is 15. So if we make it like 20, it will adjust in the all items on the frame. So let's press Command C to undo it. So if I want add item in between size as this categories text and this item set as 10, I can't just change it like this. To change it, I can select the category text and the category items and press Shift A. Then this work as a new auto layout. So I can rename this frame 5 to like categories section, and then I can change this categories section or change this new auto layout values without affecting to other parts. So let's change it like 10, and here let's do the same to this above category, like press Shift A, and let's change it like 30. So the changes that we make to that auto layout will only affect to the items that inside that auto auto layout. So I hope you understand, and if you have any more questions, just add on FAQ section, and we'll see you again.